Sega, creators of such great games, Crazy Taxi, Virtua Fighter, and of course, my personal favorite, Sonic the Hedgehog. For those of you guys that are unaware, this VTuber right here, Miia, was accepted into the Sonic Creator Partnership channel, officially sponsored by Sega, and within a couple of hours, immediately dropped because of her supposed homophobic and transphobic views. Whatever. That's what it is. It sucks. We covered it. But now something else has happened, and Sega needs to be held accountable. So we're going to go through a timeline. As you know, I was removed from the Sega Creator Program due to the safety. After what's happened, I've been thinking, do I just say nothing? Do I let them silence me? Do I pretend I'm fine? Sega is allowing this, mainly because of the numbers. No matter the numbers, this is wrong. The irony with these posts is just ridiculous. I'm speaking about this since I've been sitting and watching all this unfold. Where it all began was a post from a minor on this site, and my post, a YouTube short, was spread and caused people to start fuming on me. They never knew me to begin with. Because of this sole video, everything is different. I never spoke about this whole thing for no reason. I spoke about it because of what I was feeling in the Sonic community. People were telling me how to behave. I had to say, and I had no say so. I felt uncomfortable, so I had to eventually say something. Should I continue supporting someone like this? If I do, at least I have to speak the truth. I can't just allow this to happen. And that's her statement. So Sonic has a charity stream happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the official anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. It is the 35th anniversary. It is Sonic's quote-unquote birthday. And because of that, Sega and the Sonic partnership have teamed up with St. Jude's Hospital for a charity stream. This is the same partnership that dropped Miia. However, one of their featured guests for the charity stream is this individual right here, as
Emzberry.
Emzberry, yeah. So if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I don't hate you. This is Miia still. I don't hate you, nor will I block you. I have no reason to. You believe in what you believe, I'll do the same. I'm glad I spoke about this early in my streaming career. The dogpiling is very immature. I will stand by my belief and continue moving forward. I'm very surprised it's getting the attention now after speaking about this beginning of the year. Hope you all get the help you deserve. And then this is the person that Sega is now endorsing the charity stream with. As a VTuber in the Sonic community, we do not approve of you in this community. I literally can't be in the Sonic community without being so out of place because of the mindset on LGBTQ. Then walk on out, buddy. Now, whatever. People have different opinions on LGBT shit. Frankly, it's gay. However, I'm being for real. By the way, what do you want from me? Not seem fake to you. Post my ID. At the end of the day, I'm just a corny Sonic fan who happens to get lucky sometimes. All this over charity, by the way. Targeting people, attacking, making shit up about people you don't even know is so fucking weird. Screams jealousy.
That's what they
did. The hypocrisy is astounding. Yes, correct. Now, what is it that people are so upset at this as an Emzberry person for? Well, Cinny, do you want to inform the class?
I actually don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Well, okay. Allow me to keep showing examples. Don't forget that you're always worth it. Don't let people decide your worth for when this isn't a decision to be made. No matter what others might think of you, you're worth it to be here. Again, talking about dumbass, queer, trans shit. Oh, but wait a moment. They missed him, and she's showing an Amy sad gift. Yup. Oh, so it turns out Miia can't have thoughts on the LGBT stuff, for children. However, Ems can sit here and start and talk about being upset that they missed Trump. But it gets worse. Has gone on to call for the death of Trump supporters. Has gone on to call for the death of Trump. Has gone on to call to say that Charlie Kirk deserved it. Made all sorts of comments about Charlie Kirk, and now has put out a response.
I was invited, or am invited. Spoiler alert, guys, I'm still invited.
You see how smug? Like people don't want this individual to be part of this. You've called for the death of half the country, more than half the country, made fun of the death of Charlie Kirk, called for the death of the sitting president, and then that's smart. So, by the way, I'm still invited. I'm still at this Sonic charity stream for cancer kids. Fuck them cancer kids. This is blood money. But anyway.
To the Sonic charity stream, that's for his birthday, right? And I'm getting like the worst end of it right now for just being invited.
No, you know
really
what?
funny. It's really
You're gonna
funny. I think it's
support
really
that
cute. Not a bunch of
LGBT
chuds are-
shit. You're gonna sit there and say awful things about all these people. I hope you take it right up the ass, you stupid fucking cunt.
They support LBT shit. That they would fucking enjoy that. Like LBT, LGBT. like the acronym matters. These people don't matter.
They're constantly talking about me. But they're just like, there's just a bunch of like people who don't. They're getting it political when it does not need to be.
What a vile fucking cow.
They're getting it political when it doesn't need to be. Bitch, you called for the murder of the president, celebrated the murder of Charlie Kirk, and have called for the murder of Trump, of people that support Donald Trump. Yeah, that's pretty fucking political, but they're making it political when it doesn't need to be. How is that not making it political?
Oh my gosh. No, boycott him. I said it before already. Fucking boycott him. What a fucking cow.
Yup.
Political people just being upset because they're other whatever fucking pink chud VTuber because I said something against them.
Their other pink chud VTuber. She won't even say Mia's fucking name.
Wait, she called for death. Miia just said, hey, I don't support it, but you do you. She actually
Miia also, by the way, not only does she say I don't support it, she says she doesn't support this shit when it's being done to children and whatnot, but also that when it comes to her streams and her content, anyone's welcome. Two things can be true. You can have people be welcome in your audience, be in your streams and whatnot, and also say, hey, maybe don't cut the cock off 12-year-old Johnny.
Yeah, no, I mean, like they don't show up as much, but like I have a trans person that shows up in my chat. I'm cool with them. I don't fucking care. As long as they're not trans and kids, I could give a fuck less.
I love that she couldn't say her name. Oh, the other pink-haired chud VTuber. Say her name, you pussy ass bitch.
A while back because I still stand. Oh, by the way, I still stand by it. I'm not gonna get into who and what and where and why. If you know, you know. If you're chronically online, you'll know. But just because I don't agree with somebody and I said that they don't really belong, around the community, which I still stand by.
So Miia doesn't get to decide or doesn't get to have any opinion on who should or shouldn't be around the community, but you're the arbiter of it. I stand by saying that this person doesn't belong in the community. Who the fuck made you in charge of by the way, any community? This obviously, this whole thing is not just Sonic. This is cancel culture 101. This is post 2014 Gamergate stuff. We've seen this over and over. We saw this with Helldivers. We saw this with Halo. We've seen this with Sonic now. We've pretty much pick a fucking major franchise that's still getting games. We've seen this behavior.
Yeah, no, I'm so tired of this bullshit. This bitch needs to be yeeted right off the internet.
Agreed.
Like, fucking hold Sega accountable here.
And Sega has been getting inundated with tweets and attacks and all that, and they've not done a thing. Fuck Sega. It's like this isn't even about the VTuber drama. This is going to lead into the fact that Sega has a double standard. We will get into the Sega aspects here in a bit. You just need to make sure y'all see the groundwork for what's being laid.
Everybody has an audience, and apparently I'm just not their type, and that's fine.
God, I hate her.
I'm not getting political, by the way. If anybody's worried, I'm not.
No, you're absolutely political. You fucking lying bitch.
Every bit of this is getting political. And we're going to go over what Brutally Digital said in response to this, by the way. But yes, you were correct. Every bit of this is political. You were saying, because I don't like this person's politics, because I don't like this person's moral foundations, whatnot, I am the arbiter and the decider of why they now have to be excised from the community.
Oh my God. Yeah, keep courting these kinds of people who won't pay you shit, Sega.
Yup.
Political shit in my streams. I mean, if you know this, I'll joke about Mr. Kirk here and there, but
I'll joke about Mr. Kirk here and there, but it's not political. I'll joke about Mr. Kirk, but it's not political. Fuck you.
The lion, the witch, the audacity of this bitch.
And by the way, I have made Charlie Kirk jokes. There are people that will no longer watch Saturday Night Hypnosis because I made a Charlie Kirk joke on Saturday Night Hypnosis. And guess what? I fully admit I'm being political. I'm also making Charlie Kirk jokes because I was a fan of Charlie Kirk and I enjoyed the things he was saying. And again, I'm a more right-leaning individual. With that being said, yeah, jokes are jokes. I'll admit jokes are jokes. Let's not pretend what you're saying are jokes. You're pretending they're jokes so that you can get away with saying them. That's the difference. You are masking your go for it.
No, you were actually outraged when he died. Okay.
Correct.
She found it funny.
She flicked her bean to that shit.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not political. I'm not like, I don't care. I don't care what you believe in. I'm here to have fun. So if you believe in things that the typical person doesn't believe
white
in,
people,
then that's fine. As long as you don't bring politics in the chat, I don't care what you resign in. As long as you don't bring harm to
bullshit. When she says, I don't care what you reside in, bullshit. Because when you actively call, which she has done, for the worst things imaginable need to happen to people that voted for him, you clearly care what side they reside in. You don't care what side they reside in when they're in your chat giving you simp money, but outside of your chat giving you simp money, you certainly care what side they reside in.
People. I don't care.
You clearly do.
Yeah, they're trying everything in their power to get me removed because I apparently, according to them, I'm the reason why their VTuber that they like got removed from the Sega.
No, it is not just, to be fair, it is you, yes, and all those like you who think that anybody that has an opinion different from mine doesn't deserve a platform, doesn't deserve to be acknowledged, does not deserve to have, Sega say, yeah, you can be part of our partnership community or whatever it may be. It is 1000% you and the other troglodytes like you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so tired of this. I'm tired of them, like companies listening to stupid, shallow, vapid ass people like this who have really nothing to stand on when they say all the horrible stuff that they do say. And then but us who are just like, yeah, no, I don't support this. We get lambasted and then fucking blanket banned from everything because we just said, hey, just leave the kids alone. What the fuck?
Right. And we're simply saying leave kids alone. Sonic is a very kid-friendly IP. Even though I'm a grown-ass man, I'm fully fucking aware of this. It's a very kid-friendly IP. But beyond that, you've got that one fucking short, right? That one short of Miia saying what is the normal, sensible thing that the vast majority of people believe. You want to know how we know the vast majority of people believe it? Because Donald Trump won overwhelmingly in the election. Again, all swing states, every swing state. Like, dude, clearly this is the majority opinion. And as a company whose whole thing is catering towards children, yeah, maybe side with the person who says, hey, let's not harm children. That's not even it. The real bitch of the bunch is when we have evidence after evidence after evidence of you doing the same, if not worse, and taking it to Sega and say, yo, Sega, what's with the double standard here? Sega doesn't do jack.
Oh my gosh.
Virtual Meister for a 5-banger. As a wise man once said, politics is downstream from culture. Miia deserves our support because she's not part of the leftist groupthink mob. First of all, Miia does deserve our support. I adore Miia. She's great. But no, there's one thing that's incredible about this. Politics is not downstream from culture. Culture is downstream from politics. That's a common misconception. But at the end of the day, I get what you're saying. And yes, I agree. Sega is not being lazy. Do not chalk this up to laziness. Like, when you say Sega is being lazy, like, there's most often than not, you should never attribute to malice with that which can be more easily attributed to stupidity, except for in this case, it is obvious malice. We've crossed the line from stupidity and or laziness into malice because of the blatant double standard, and that double standard being shown to Sega multiple fucking times now. By the way, thank you. This is for you.
There's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, you touch them back.
You also kind of have to be really careful with saying something is lazy, because what you do when you say that, and I'm not targeting you, Alucard, I'm sure you probably think I am, but like, what you do is you sound dismissive, and when you sound dismissive, people stop listening to what the problem is because they figure, okay, it's not a big deal because this is just being corporate being lazy, and then that's a huge problem. You cannot do that.
And which is why, even though right now we're focusing on what this dumb bitch has been saying, but this is just to draw attention to the larger issue, which is how Sega is handling this. So, like, when you say you're drawing attention away from, that's an excellent point, Senny. And I want to make sure people are aware. I'm Now, I am drawing attention to this bitch because this bitch is a dumb bitch. But
Mhm.
the more attention should 1000% be placed on Sega. The scrutiny should be placed on Sega. Your anger and your vitriol should be placed on Sega. There's a million dumb hoes like this that want to fucking murder the president or a happy Charlie Kirk is dead or murder any of us that voted for this president. These bitches exist, and you know what? They're incompatible with our way of life, but it is what it is. However, they're just individuals. But when a multi-billion-dollar Japanese corporation chooses a side, the iron needs to be drawn to the multi-billion-dollar organization.
Yeah.
Program or whatever. That's what they're running with. So they're trying to give me a taste of my own medicine. They're just jealous. No, jealous they are, but it's okay. It's okay.
So that was the thing. The clip went around, and here's what Brutally Digital says. I'm all about dark and edgy humor. I'm not going to get on her for that. Like I said, same here. But the fact that you say that you don't care, then proceed to care while also not caring about political views of others when you very well do is baffling. You don't need to be a chud or a libtard to call out the faults of others, Ems. It's about the fact that you hold standards for others, but fail to apply those same standards to yourself. And the way you're handling it by making your account private, which, by the way, is what she did, post protected now. Interesting. But making them private, you may not like Mia's views on certain topics, but the fact that you essentially said Trump voters deserve the worst is far more damning than what Miia says about LGBT. And even then, she still invites them to watch her streams and chat. Fucking exactly. But then we got this guy right here. Games Cage. Now, this is the main host of the Sonic charity stream. So, Ems, she's there. She's a member of the charity stream event. He is, if you were to look at this like a concert, right? She's the opening act. He's the headliner. He's the Led Zeppelin of this this charity stream. So a lot of people were taking this while he was streaming his DM to his stream, being like, "Hey, this individual out here calling for the death of people, celebrating the death of people, talking about murdering Donald Trump, the whole nine. This is someone that's tied to the event that you were effectively the figurehead of. Listen to what he has to say."
Emzberry, 5,000 heart emojis. I know. The mods get sick. Emzberry, Sonic. Guys, I need everyone to give Emzberry 5,000 heart emojis. Give my goat some big love, bro. She's dealt with a lot of fucking losers. And I want her to know that they will not take her away from us. Thank you.
I didn't know it was loser behavior to say, hey, can you maybe not call for the death of half the country?
I know, right? Like, what the fuck? Why is this so hard to understand?
Because these people, to be fair, it's not hard to understand. They do understand, but they need to obfuscate and they need to misdirect and they need to play dumb. It's that old that Millennial Woes tweet. I'm sure you're familiar with this. Hold on one sec. Image search. This right here. It's amazing how much leftist discourse is just them pretending not to understand things, thus making discourse impossible. And that's what it is. They are playing pretend.
Oh my gosh.
St. Hugo for a 10-banger. Break to lighten the mood. This is for the collector's edition fund. Wait, the collector's. Oh, shout out. Thank you. Scrap whatever you call at the moment. No, not Persona. Do you want to get sued? Tomb Raider Atlantis, a fucking course. Clock's ticking until February 14th fast. Yeah. I got some irons in the fire. But no, shout out. Thank you so much, Hugo. I absolutely appreciate that. You legend. That is a very great super chat. Thank you. It did liven the mood up a little. I'm going to give you a clip.
Name one word that starts with G pronounced like J. Gentrification. Shoot, should have thought of that. I was just in San Francisco.
Now, back to roasting these sick fucks.
Very much. Thank you very much. Bye, Ems. Don't worry. Everybody here got your back, bestie. Being honest, what's your okay, you're gonna have to rewrite that question, Sonic, because I missed it. Oh God, thank you. Yeah, you're the god. No, Jay, Ems, people love you. We were all while we were talking about yesterday and cheering you on. You're the goat.
Man, how you gotta have a dude who's in 10th place in Sonic Cross Worlds Racing be the dude who's like running your event?
I know, right?
I'm just saying, you're second. You were in almost dead last place. That little drill attack he just used is is an item you can only get to help you
catch back up with the group.
Right, catch back up with the group. Yeah, rubber banding and whatnot. This is the dude you got for your event. This lame ass fake fucking gamer. Come on now, bro. Nah, that can't be real. And yes, to be fair, thank you for the two banger late plug Muddy Waters. Some of them are generally stupid as fuck. True. Some of them are. However, never assume the stupidity. Always assume they're being duplicitous by nature, because you will have your guard up more.
You know. Oh God. Walk in. Perfect. Do you understand how much I need support right now? No, you're awesome, Ems. Everybody here loves you, dude.
Thank you for the dollar, Aztec.
You are thriving incredibly well. Emzberry, 5,000.
So then he has more to say. So not only is he calling everybody fucking losers, not only is he very obviously taking a side, and he's taking the side of the person that called for the death of probably nearly everybody in this chat, if I had to wager a guess. He then had this to say.
Did you see a Twitter artist drama today? There's Twitter artist drama, dude. I've seen so much bullshit, bruh. Twitter has become awful, bro. I saw people being dickheads to M's. I've seen it all, bro. I've seen too much bullshit at all times, man. I'm like, man, why can't people just chill out, bro? Just
why can't y'all? We haven't been the one with the problem. It's always been y'all. How about you shut the fuck up, you fucking twink?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Why can't people just chill out? He's been going on blocking sprees, bro. He's been going on blocking sprees over this shit because people are coming hard at him, as they should, basically being like, dude, you are in no way, shape, or form trying to be objective. You're not trying to have discourse. You want to say, oh, why can't people chill out? Why can't we all just, get along and whatnot? Fuck you. You are very obviously trying to feign ignorance to choose a side. And you know what? Maybe you're doing it because you don't want to lose that Sega bag. Maybe you're doing it because you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. And to that, I say, fair enough. I'm a capitalist. I understand. But let's be real. If Sega's not going to get rid of fucking Ems for saying that the atrocious shit she has said, why the fuck would they get rid of you? So at this point, I can't even give the good grace that he's just trying not to get that Sega to make sure he maintains that Sega bag. He is doing this because it is an ideological alliance, and it's an ideological alliance between him and Ems and the fuck shit that they believe. Have you seen the Haggis in chat? I've not. Shout out, thank you for the two banger. No, I've not.
Stop, bro. Just calm. Enough, dude. Can you talk about the latest VTuber drama, please? No. I will not be talking about VTuber drama, but it's not drama. Fuck race, fuck trans, fuck Twitter. I know, dude. Fuck Twitter, bro. Some people be saying some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah, like Emzberry. You're saying some dumb shit.
It's awful. So poor Emzberry. I hate seeing people try to drag her down. I know. Essentially because Ems is so in a sense too, because Ems is so young too. She's only 20 years old. And she's getting.
Oh, that fucking matters, huh?
She's an adult. Oh, she's only 20 years old. Guess what? That means she's a fucking adult and needs to handle the real fucking world. And you want to know what functioning fucking adults don't do?
Wish the death of other people?
Bingo, bango, bongo. Go around wishing the death on other fucking people.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? Since she is an adult, she should understand that words have consequences. Something should happen to her. I don't mean her, nothing she should die.
You're not wishing harm. What you're saying is there should be punishment for the actions.
Yeah, she should actually get in trouble for wishing death upon other people. That used to have consequences.
Yes, it did. Chaos Smash 64 with a two banger. The way he sounds when he talks is pissing me off. Oh yeah, as somebody who's got the Midwest mush mouth and talks like I'm half black. To be fair, I don't have a whole lot of room to talk. But yes, I get it and I agree.
If he got the dick out of his ass, he'd sound less gay.
That's also true.
Cool shit in these cool opportunities, and then you have fucking people that just hate women and then hate people succeeding.
Hate women and hate people succeeding. Bro, we're out here supporting Miia. If we hated women, then wouldn't it make sense that we would be cheering for the downfall of both Miia and Ems?
Yeah. Honestly, we're sitting here going, hey, what your treatment of a woman who just wants to make a career in a space that should be inclusive to everyone, including people that don't share your fucking stupid opinion. Okay, that's what we've been saying. You fucking hypocrite. It's always this shit.
It's always the deflection. It's always the attempt to obfuscate. Again, they make the discourse impossible by pretending not to know. Oh, it's just people that hate women. At what fucking point did like no? I have not. I've seen a lot of anti-Ems tweets. By the way, I've seen a lot of anti-Ems tweets. Not a single one of them had anything to do with being a fucking woman. Had to do with being an evil, malignant, narcissistic scumbag. Frankly, I've seen just as many posts about and worse posts directed at Hassan for the exact same shit, because her and Hassan do the exact same shit. But you don't make the claim they're doing it to Hassan because he's a man. No, it's because he's a malignant narcissist. Stole that from Saturday Night Hypnosis, by the way. Shout out Malignant Narcissist. Greatest band ever. Retro Meister with a 5-banger. I'm in a Sonic fan since the cartoons and comic books. Besides the games themselves, I'm so tired of these tourists and fake fans running so many fandoms. Fucking preach, brother. Absolutely. And then we got ACC for 20 knock. I have no idea what that is, but shout out, thank you. What happened to the left's words or violence? That's an interesting question, right? What happened to words or violence? That was the left's whole mentality. Words or violence. Hey, you can't call a tranny by its actual biological fucking pronouns because words are violence. But wouldn't it then logically follow that when you wish for the death of half the country and the sitting president, that those same words would be fucking violence? Very astute of you. Well put. Thank you for the 2-banger. This is for you.
Delete that shit right now!
In this world, you know what I mean? So it's fucking crazy, dude. My kid, she just turned 20. She just turned 20, bro.
Yeah,
she's been an adult young soul,
years.
right?
She's been an adult for 2 years. Late plugging Muddy Waters with a 5-banger. Guy with the gay in his name asks why they can't move to Blue Sky. Lol. Gamer Cage, gay game. That's funny. By the way, there's only one gamer on the internet with Cage the name you should be listening to, and that's Cult fucking Classic Cage.
There.
So yeah, that was his whole thing on it. So this will be the last thing we read from Miia, and then we'll put this whole drama to bed, and we'll talk about something else. The hypocrisy of this clip is insane. Hate women and hate people succeeding. This has nothing to do with gender. I don't know why gender is being brought up, and I guess people are going to ignore what Im said and pretend like she did nothing wrong. These people have the numbers and can easily get away with this stuff. It sickens me. It really sucks that I have to make these posts to show the truth. Fidel, aka
do you see a Twitter artist drama today? There's Twitter artist drama, dude.
No one wants to hear you. Get the fucking dick out your mouth. AKA Games Cage, defending Emzberry despite the violent posts she made about Kirk and joking about him. Joking about stuff like this is messed up. Now, frankly, I disagree with me here. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck when you're lying and it's not actually jokes. You're just using it as a joke to mask the fact that's how you really feel. But anyway, we know, again, jokes are jokes. The dono goal today is literally called the "fuck them cancer kids" thing. Do I think that cancer kids deserve to die? No, absolutely not. Now I do believe in Darwinism, so we'll see what happens. Some of these little fuckers we might not need. Some may just need to walk off the cliff. Like, be strong, chitlins. But if you don't make it, you don't make it. There's 8 billion of us on the world. We'll be fine. That's not the point. Point is, jokes are jokes. We don't see eye to eye on trans stuff and people instantly turn around. I also want to be clear. Harassing someone is different than speaking up for what's right. If you're harassing Ems, it will not make this any better and it will make our message mean nothing. Also, I'm not a political person. Yeah, you are. Let's be real. You are. You don't like it, but the LGBT and the trans shit and whatnot has become inherently political. So when you comment on that, you are a political individual. You may as well admit that. To me, it seems like Mia's lying to herself here. Hey, thank you for the 100 duels, homie. Thank you. Appreciate you, Kurumi waifu. Anything close from that was my opinion on trans surgeries. Everything else I wish to stay away from. I'm mostly not aware of politics, and I wish to keep it that way. Keep violence and politics out of video games. No, keep violence in video games. Violence needs to be in video games. Violent video games are fucking awesome. Anyway, but
no, I agree with that.
So, what are your final thoughts after seeing all this nonsense?
I mean, like, we've been putting up with this for how many years now? This needs to fucking come to an end. Like, it has gotten so absurd. They can't even keep up their own rhetoric because they keep forgetting it because they don't actually believe it. They just
they don't live by it. They don't practice what they preach.
They just want to be violent towards others who they deem like, suitable targets, and then bring everyone down who is just like, hey, how about you just leave her alone? These are inherently evil people who do not have your best interest in mind. I completely agree with everyone who's saying, hey, boycott Sega and this whole, event. If you're going to allow people like this into that event, I hope you go bankrupt, period. I don't care what the cause is for. You allow these evil ass people in, I hope you go bankrupt.
Well, and you want to know the funny thing? Again, Games Cage, fuck him. He's a retarded, disingenuous asshole. Emzberry, fuck her. She's a retarded, disingenuous asshole. But really, the big villain here, the big villain is Sega. Sega's the villain for tearing away something that Miia worked so hard for due to lies, accusations, allegations, and straight up fucking falsehoods by a bunch of fucking blue-haired freaks on the internet that weren't going to buy a goddamn Sonic game anyway, that didn't watch Miia anyway. But here's you want to know who the real loser is? Because it's not even Sega. Now, Sega's where most of your ire needs to be addressed. Again, if you want to be angry at Games Cage and Emzberry and whatnot, go for it. Fuck them. They're worthless. But really, most of your ire should go towards Sega because they are allowing this. They're perpetuating this. Sega is basically choosing a side. Even I saw someone in the chat earlier say they're burying their head in the sand. No, they're like, maybe they are, but I bet it's even more diabolical than that. They have chosen the side. They know this is a side because they think this is the winning side, despite all evidence to the contrary in every single statistical metric. But you want to know who the biggest loser in all of this is?
Who's that?
The fucking cancer kids, because now there's so many people boycotting this cancer charity stream because Sega has allowed this to perpetuate. Then guess what? That's going to be less donos going to those little bald fuckers.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with Lithium here. Sega wants to trans your kids. That's why they're fighting so hard for them.
Yup. Can't disagree.
Well,
anyway.
Such an infuriating thing. It's awful. Like, I really want all these people out of our entertainment.
Poker race or Poke race. It's funny. Segue into my next topic. And by the way, no, don't do that. By the way, people, no reporting Sega to payment processors. That's fucking ridiculous. All right, we got a couple soups that just came in. Let's go ahead and hit those. I think there's one or two before that. No, there was not. Okay, perfect. Yo, Book of Grudges with a fucking 50 banger. A 50 banger, you legend. Can we stop the infantilization of people in their 20s? They're adults. If you're old enough for adult responsibilities, you're old enough for adult consequences. The mindset's how you get adults in their 30s and 40s who still act like toddlers. Fucking
based.
I don't know if you got thoughts on this. I was out on my own. I was a fucking teenage runaway. I ran away at 16. All right. I've been on my own since I was 17. I got caught the first time that I ran away again. And I've been on my own since 17. Fucking sleeping out in my car, still going to high school, still working a job. Eventually got 18 years old. I actually got an apartment, the whole nine. I've been a goddamn adult since I ran away at 17 with 6 pairs of clothes and 2 guitars, and that was it. And you know what? I'm fucking fine nowadays. The infantilization of people in their 20s, oh, they're a kid. No, the fuck they're not. First of all, you used to be prepping children by the age of like 12 or more to be ready for the adult fucking world, because you're gonna spend the vast majority of your life as an adult, and it's it's an unkind, cruel fucking world. So this is mind-blowing. Oh, so-and-so's young. People being young does not excuse them from being fucking retarded. Now you could be like, hey, they made a dumb mistake because they're young and they don't have the world wisdom, but guess what? That means they just gained new wisdom. Assuming learn from the situation, fucking apply it.
No, I completely agree. I'm tired of people not being held accountable for the shit that they say, that they do. Oops, sorry. You know, like, it is like, look at the Carmelo Anthony stuff. I know we're not getting into it, but there's zero accountability.
Get into whatever.
It's
There's zero accountability from the black community about the fact they're rioting over the fact that somebody's put in jail for stabbing a bitch in the heart. And they're like, 35 years is too much. Motherfucker, he should have gotten the goddamn electric chair as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I don't want to spend fucking taxpayer dollars on their shit.
Keeping him alive for 35 years? Yeah, I don't.
That. But like, no, it's gotten to this point that we can't, like, we gotta stop with the lack of accountability. The bitch said what she said. Okay, I think she should get deplatformed, quite frankly. Like, I'm so sick of people wishing harm upon others, like actual legitimate death upon others. Like, I'm so fucking pissed over people like this who can get away with it and then just be like, oh, well, I didn't know. I'm only 20. Bitch, you had your whole life up to this point to learn a fucking lesson. You chose not to learn. Okay? The world still goes on. We do not care whether or not you knew it. If you want violence to happen to somebody else, you deserve every ounce of consequences you get from it.